Out of the tent, and unfortunately this tank is a part of the frame. It's a 1975 1975 puch Bombardier. And I got this. It was sitting 20 years. I think it was sitting. I grabbed it in the winter for a winter project. Brought it in the house. Got it started. The carburetor was really clean. But I screwed up here. I don't know if I screwed up or not, but there's a copper hose that goes inside here. So when I did take this off to see what was in this tank, I broke the frickin' thing off. Anyway, we're going to drain the vinegar that's in here. I'll pressure wash it out. But in the meantime I was riding it, what I did do was set up a little lawnmower gas tank, which actually leaks at the seam. But anyway, I have another one for that. And I just ran a new line down to the carburetor. Fires up, and it does 35 miles an hour. Made in Austria. 766 miles on it. So, also the light switch was acting up. It's worn out, so when you go and push high beam or low beam, or go to high beam, it would actually, inside the terminals would cross, and the light would go out. And so I've just put some tape on that for now until I decide what, either a new switch or order a switch, or also needs a lens for the rear. You know, anybody who has a lens. So, well, actually it's the whole casing here. The tabs are broken off, so it must have got smashed. Something's happened to it. So anyway, let's try and drain this shite out of this tank. And why it was sitting was, failed to mention the sprocket. That's a Shimano bicycle sprocket that I managed to pay, well, it's $50. Put that on. That was interesting, getting the rim apart, getting the old one off. And seems to, I went with a smaller sprocket, so it's easier to pedal. But unfortunately, it shortened the chain because of bigger, more teeth, I think. Anyway, back to seeing what's inside this tank. Let's try and clean that up. Oh, where is it? Yeah, spiders have hatched. They were late this season, guess because it was cool spring, but these puppies are everywhere now. Those spiders. Anyway, enough for that. Let's go. Okay, are you ready? Like I said, I think I broke the... Oh my. Oh! Wow, there's something. Vinegar. Okay. Doesn't smell that great. So that's your old mixing cup for your oil, which is apparently not enough oil, or too much oil. From what I saw in another YouTube video. So, this is looking promising. We'll let that drain. We'll get back to you. Hang on. Okay, well, the last remnants that come out of that down there was really bad, really dark black. And looks like there was some water in there as well. So let's just try and do this one hand, hold the phone here, and try and blow this out. Let's see here. I can wrap that up like that. Are you ready? Try it in here. Watch your eyes. Oh my gosh. Of course, I don't have pressure. Get this stupid little pig there. Hang on. Alright, well, oh shoot. I put some carpet spray through that. And You can see where the copper tube's broken off that focus. Anyway, seems I got it freed up, so I'm going to blow some air through it, and I had some carb cleaner there, and see if we can get this to work. I could probably clean up that tank. It seems okay. I'd have to rinse it out a bunch of times and just try and reuse it. It's attached to the bike, so I don't have any means of turning it upside down and mucking around, and you know, these professionals like Musty One and Terrell don't have that kind of equipment or setup. So we're just going to try and do our best. And I have another lawnmower tank, which I think if I do not succeed with this tank, I will put maybe the tank down here instead, and I'll be able to use a carrier for groceries. And that'd be your grocery getter, dear. Okay, let's see if I can fix this up. I can't take it apart. I think I can. There's this slot there, which I guess that keeps the barrel in. And there's no direction what's reserve and what's on. So if I put it to the bike, that must be reserve is down and then on is up, because the fuel line goes to there. All right, let's see if I can get this freed up. Okay, well, I was able to get that to turn. I'm going to take this out and see what's inside the barrel, because it's pretty black in there. And it's kind of hard to do with this phone, one hand and all this jazz. So, onward and upward, let's take it apart. Okay. So, I was able to get that apart and pull this tumbler or valve out of here. There's a little seal there. Be careful not to muck that up, but it looks pretty clean in there. So let's get to the root of the problem here, and hopefully we can save this pepcock. Ha! That was just actually a little compression or friction washer behind that to give that some friction. And when we look in there, I don't know if you can see it, but it is plugged. Probably can't see that. Anyway, let me put some carb spray through there and we'll clean that up. Looks like we might be able to save it. It looks like that's the run, which had the copper tube on it with a filter on the end, which is still in the tank. And then your bottom one is your reserve. Yeah, so let's see what we can do. My phone starts heating up after 20 minutes of filming. So I'm still not, I don't know how to, I'm not a YouTube expert, and I'll try and just either do parts of video if I stop videotaping, like 1, 2, 3 parts, and or if I can learn to thread them together and do it that way. So, all right, bear with me. Okay, well, I took where is it? That little Sharpie sharp. I had thin Allen key, wrench, whatever. And those 2 ports there are plugged full of crap. So I'm going to put more carb spray in there. And blow some air through there. More carb spray in there. And see what we can do. Okay, I was able to clean that out. Oh, where's it? What was it? I found the passage back to the place I was before. So we're able to clean that up. Now we have passage. Work on this one. I'm going to get some air through that. Get it back together. Okay, well, I was able to clear that one out. Probably can't see it. Lighting's terrible. The sun went away, which is nice because it was getting pretty hot. And this puppy, you can see through that, baby. I can see the light. Okay, I'm gonna put a touch of oil on the pepcock O-ring there, little seal, and we'll slam her back together, bud. And I'll go to the moped. I'll pinch the line, take the line off there. I'll run some fuel through this and see if we can get fuel through it and clean that up, and then we'll attack that tank. So let's do that. Well, I got a little bit of Lucas 2-cycle. Just a little dab. Right? Little dab on there. Of course, my fingers are terribly dirty. Oh, here comes help. You're a little late, Captain Cat. That's good to see you, buddy. You were just in time. We're going to put this back together. What do you think? That's what I thought. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're the star of the show. I know.